Is your manual transmission vehicle acting up, refusing to start, or triggering a warning light that has you worried about your transmission? If your diagnostic tool is showing code P0807, you are dealing with the clutch position sensor circuit low. This code is specific to the electrical values in the system and applies to most modern OBD-II vehicles like Land Rovers, Mercedes, Toyotas, and domestic trucks. While it is related to other clutch codes, the circuit low designation is your main clue. It means the power control module, or PCM, is detecting a voltage signal from the clutch position sensor that is significantly lower than the expected baseline, often close to 0 volts when it should be reading higher. The purpose of this circuit is to ensure the clutch is fully engaged before the starter motor is allowed to activate, acting as a critical safety interlock. When the signal is too low, the computer assumes a fault and may disable the starter to prevent accidents. The symptoms are distinct. Your motor will likely not start at all, or in some failure modes, it might start without the clutch pedal being pressed. You will definitely see a check engine light or a transmission malfunction indicator on your dash. The causes for a low circuit code almost always point to an electrical interruption or a short to ground. This could be a completely dead clutch position sensor, a wiring harness that has been damaged, causing the signal wire to touch the frame, a corroded connector pin that has increased resistance, or a blown fuse. In some cases, a loose control module ground strap can pull the voltage down. Troubleshooting requires a systematic approach. First, check for any manufacturer technical service bulletins that might outline a known wiring chafe point for your car. Next, locate the switch on the clutch pedal bracket and visually inspect the wiring harness for scraping, rubbing, or bare wires. Disconnect the plug and check for green corrosion on the terminals. For the real diagnosis, you need a digital multimeter. You must check for incoming power at the connector, usually 12 volts. If you have no power, trace the wire back to the fuse box. If you do have power, check the signal wire coming out of the sensor. If the output is low, even when the switch is closed, the sensor is internally failed. You should also perform a continuity test on the signal wire back to the PCM with the battery disconnected. You are looking for 0 ohms of resistance. If you see an open circuit or high resistance, the wire is broken. A common mistake is assuming the starter is bad because the engine is silent, leading to expensive and unnecessary repairs. P0807 is usually just a wiring issue or a cheap switch. If you have replaced the sensor and repaired the wiring but the code remains, it is time to consult a professional mechanic to check the computer itself, though this is rare.